Shalom, shalom. This is Moreh Yochanan. I am going to be bringing you this lesson about the Vav in our series on the Hebrew Nikud so that you can understand the vowel system and also what um, would be required for you to be able to read Hebrew. Okay? So this exercise works best if you follow along and repeat everything that I'm going to tell you. Make sure you say it out loud. The reason why you want to say it out loud is because your ear must hear everything your mouth is saying very clearly. So don't be afraid to speak aloud so that you can hear what you're saying, talk back to me in the video. This is the way you build that familiarity with what you're saying. The prerequisites for this course. Before taking this course, you should have mastery of all 22 Hebrew consonants and the sounds they make. You should also have a working knowledge of the Nikud. Understanding them is vital near the end of this course. Okay? This is part one. Some class norms. The Vav is one of the most versatile orthographs in the Hebrew language. Vav has two native sounds, which is the V sound, the V, and the W sound, which is W. V and W. Okay? So there's other ways of using the Vav, and these are a few of the ways that you can use the Vav. So Vav in text without diacritical marks, it's always going to make an O sound. The shuduk is going to always make the U sound or the U sound. The cholam vav is always going to make the O sound. And the vav with the shva is always going to make a V sound. Okay? Now, like I said, these are rules that can be bent and sometimes they can be broken. But for beginning to learn how to read Hebrew, it is best if you follow these four rules. The one we're going to talk about today is the Vav in text without diacritical marks. Our transliteration approach comes from the perspective of native English speakers, and all phonetic interpretations are subject to error or debate based on a native Hebrew speaker's ear. To leave a comment or question, you can always email me. Okay? So, rules. Let's deal with this rule. Vav is a consonant in Hebrew that is also used as a vowel. The rule that you need to remember. Vav between two consonants with no nikud marks, it is always going to make an O sound. Let's repeat that. The Vav When Vav appears between two consonants and there's no nikud that tell you how to make the vowel, it's just straight Hebrew, no nikud, and the Vav is right there in the middle of two consonants. Always defer back to the O sound, okay? Here we have an example. Now, keep in mind, this is not an actual word in Hebrew. I'm just putting letters together to make the sound. So if this is an actual word, it doesn't matter. We are using these letters to practice making the sound of the Vav. Okay? Here is the Vav between two consonants. It's flashing orange. Now the Shin, which is orange now, the Shin makes the sh sound. The Vav makes the O sound. And last but not least, the Resh makes the R sound. So we put it together. You have sh, o, r, shore, 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 shore. Okay, so this is what you have, shore. What you have here is shore. All right, let's go to another example. Very good, very good. Let's try another example. Here is the valve between two consonants, flashing orange. All right, so let's break this down. Mem makes the sound. Vav makes the O sound. Zayin makes the Z sound. So let's put it all together. M, O, Z. M, O, Z. Mose. Mose. M-O-Z. M-O-Z. Mose. 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 Okay? Mose. All right. I hope you guys are getting the hang of this, okay? You have to know you have to know what sound these letters make. Okay, let's try one more time. Gimel makes the G sound. G, 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 G. Vav is still between two consonants, and there is no nikud. So it must make an O sound. Lamet makes a L sound. Lamet makes a L sound. L, L. Put it all together, and you get goal. G, ol, g, ol, g, ol, goal, goal. Okay? Hopefully, you guys have gotten an understanding of how to read the vav without any nikud. So we're going to apply this rule, and we're going to do a drill in practice so that you guys can have an opportunity to practice saying the vav the way that I've showed you. All right, I want you to decode these letters, and I want you to make the sound it spells. Okay, this is called decoding. This is not an actual word in Hebrew. I'm putting that warning up there because I don't want anybody saying these aren't actual words or these are actual words. These are not actual words. These are just us mixing combinations of the sounds. All right, so let's break this down. We have chot. How do we have chot? We have the chet makes a ch sound, the vav makes an o sound, and the tet makes a t sound. Ch, o, t, ch, ot, ch, ot, ch, ot, chot, chot, chot. The next one, we have pei makes a p sound. We have vav makes a o sound, and we have the pei making another p sound. Now, you can argue about this should be the final pei, whatever. Okay. Uh, Breaking this down, we have p, o, p, Pope, 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 pope. Moving right along to the next example, we have noon makes the n sound, we have vav makes the o sound, and we have tav makes the t sound. N-ot, n-ot, note, note, note. Let's see if we have another one. Okay, we have the dalid makes the d sound. We have vav makes the o sound, and we have shin makes the sh sound. So we have d o sh, d o sh, d o sh, dosh, dosh, dosh. Okay, you can rewind this video if I've gone too fast, or if you want to go back and rehearse some of these sounds. Do your own experiments. Practice and drill with each other. Make different combinations, putting the vav in the middle. Use the final characters if you so choose, and practice reading the word or reading the sound with the vav in the middle. Okay? Last one. We have the yud, we have the vav, and we have the kof. We have y, oak, y, oak, y, oak, y, oak, yoke, yoke, yoke. All right. Congratulations, guys. You've gotten to the end of part one. That was the end of part one of our series on the vav. In part two, coming up in the next video, we will explore the shuduk. The shuduk is the vav with the dagesh inside of it. It makes the oo sound. And the shuduk is not like the kibbutz. For the kibbutz, we will use the double O, and for the shuduk, we will use the U sound. But they both make the oo sound, if you will. Okay? Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel for more videos. I try to upload a new video every day except for the Shabbat. For content better suited to your language acquisition needs, please email me at salakia@gmail.com. If you support free education, you can show your support through Cash App. All donation sizes are acceptable. And please be on the lookout for my new book coming soon on conversational Hebrew. Until then, I'd like to say, lehitraot.